Look at her, she's spittin' nerdy. Look at her, she's spittin' nerdy. Can't you see she's spittin' nerdy? Look at her, she's spittin' nerdy.
I'm gonna go get sweaty.
If I could take you up in boom boom boom, boom boom, tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Life could be a dream. Plans would come true. Spend my whole life loving you. Life could be a dream, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Take you up in boom 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 boom. Tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Life could be a dream. Plans would come true. Spend my whole life loving you. Life could be a dream, sweetheart.
Good morning, guys. Actually, it's not morning. It's like 2 p.m. But I slept in because it's Sunday, so it's the beginning of my day. So therefore, it's my morning because that's definitely how that works. I made my coffee today with some dried mint leaves from my dead mint plant. Rip Minty, the mint plant. You will be missed. And it's so good. I'm enjoying it so much. The only thing is that I decided to make hot coffee and it's a hot day. So that's not ideal, but whatever. And then I did a quick trigger session for my MAPS Red workouts. That went really well, but it's also really hot, so I kind of died. And now I am off walking to Target. You guys know that I've been doing like long walks every morning. You know, I may have missed my step count goal of getting 5K by noon because I was in bed until 11, but I'm gonna get 5K before breakfast today. I usually walk a mile to the grocery store to get a kombucha and a mile back, and Target is a mile and a half, so it's gonna be a little bit longer of a walk, but I think I'll survive. The reason that I'm going to Target today is because I need a new food scale, because my food scale has decided that anything that weighs more than an apple is unmeasurable and that everything weighs astronomically more than it actually does. Tried changing the batteries, that didn't help. It's just broken. So I need a new one because I'm embarking on my first like actual structured cut that I've ever done and kind of need to weigh my food. In the last year, I've gained a non-insignificant amount of weight. When I was in college, I was working out 5 days a week for like an hour and a half, and I was walking like 4 to 5 miles or more every single day. And since graduating, I now have this job where I sit all day and I can only really make it to the gym for intense workouts like maybe 3 to 4 hours a week. But I've continued to eat like I did in college, so clearly I should have expected that I was gonna gain weight, but I was like, nah, you know, I have muscle, I have a decent metabolism. No, I gained weight. And in the past, when I've like transformed my body or lost weight, it's mostly been through an increase in exercise or a change in exercise style. So like the first time I started lifting was when I noticed the first like big dramatic change in my body and I lost fat super quick and I like gained a bunch of muscle. It was great. But since then, I've kind of just been maintaining, trying to build a little muscle and like being able to stay lean, except for this last year when I just, you know, kind of stopped paying attention and gained weight. So I have done the whole like tracking macros thing and like paying attention to what I'm eating, but I haven't made like a dedicated effort to losing fat while maintaining muscle mass, and I am now starting that because I'm at a point where I want to kind of get back, or at least closer to where I was, and so I need to be a little bit more meticulous about things. Which brings me full circle back to why I'm going to Target to get this food scale. I've been on this cut for like the last 1 or 2 weeks, and I haven't been weighing things, clearly, because my scale's broken, but I've been eyeballing things, and I've been tracking and weighing and measuring long enough to be able to do this pretty closely. But when I'm estimating, I always try to overestimate so that, you know, if I'm wrong in a direction that's going to benefit me rather than hurt my goals. So essentially, being more precise will allow me to eat more. So I'm gonna get the scale so that I can eat as much as possible and still be in enough of a deficit to make a difference. It is so hot and I'm so sweaty right now. Oh my god. My face is melting. Target sales get me every time. Yes. Okay, I'm regretting buying more than I needed. This bag is big and bulky and heavy, and walking is no longer pleasant. I need the scale, the kombucha, and the milk. Didn't need anything else. It's almost 3 p.m. now, somehow. I don't know how that happened, but somehow I'm not hungry, and Intermittent fasting is just one of the most fascinating things to me, because since I've been cutting, I've been committing to a more strict like 16-8 intermittent fast split, and I have been making a point to fast regularly, but my fasts have ranged from like 12 to 16 hours. Now I'm sticking more towards the 16. And it's just amazing how quickly the hunger goes away and how quickly your body adapts to being able to just fast for 16 hours and like it's nothing. I made it back from Target. I think I definitely hit my 5K steps, considering I'm at like 8K. That might even be closer to 9K. I think I'm good for the day. And now it is breakfast time. My number one tip for tracking calories when you're trying to lose weight is to track everything in the morning that you plan on eating. So like, I'm feeling pretty lazy today. I also don't have any meat thawed or any like general ingredients to make a dinner. So I'm gonna be going to Chipotle for dinner. So I already logged that. And so now when I plan my breakfast, I can plan around what I know I'm already gonna be eating so that I can try to hit my macros and my calories more accurately. Okay, so I've logged my Chipotle bowl. When I'm going for slightly lower calories, I usually get like a chicken bowl with cheese and like all the good stuff. But when I'm trying to cut, I'm doing a steak bowl with no cheese. Then I also decided to go ahead and throw in some chocolate because I love chocolate. And I recently opened literally all of my chocolate bars. Now I need to eat them before they go bad. So I logged half a bar of the Nomad dark chocolate peppermint bar. So now I have breakfast. I have half an avocado that I need to eat before it goes bad. So I think I'm gonna make some eggs with some salmon and some veggies and just make a big giant breakfast bowl.
I do is adore you all of the time. I like to I like to I like to love you every day. I like to love you, love you. I like to love you, love you. If I may, if I may. I like to love you, love you. I like to love you, love you.
And here is my amazing breakfast bowl with salmon and eggs and kale and zucchini. And what else? Avocado. Topped it with just a few sesame seeds, some red pepper, and a sprinkle of turmeric. Now I'm gonna eat this as I clean up my mess in the kitchen. So I haven't drank my kombucha yet, but I forgot to log that earlier when I was logging all the stuff that I know that I'm gonna eat. So I'm gonna log that now. And then for breakfast, what I essentially did is after I logged all the stuff I knew I was gonna eat, I logged approximately what I was gonna eat for breakfast. So I put in 3 eggs, 4 ounces of salmon, 2 cups of kale, blah, 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 blah. And then as I actually weighed and measured everything, I changed the values to be what they actually were. So the salmon, instead of 4 ounces, was 3.4 ounces. And instead of 2 cups of kale, I had 1.8 ounces of kale. And everything is roughly the same as what I input the first time, except for the avocado. When I logged it the first time, I logged it as half an avocado, because that's a measurement that you can use in MyFitnessPal, and it gave me, I don't know, like 170 calories-ish. And then when I weighed it out, it was over 3 ounces of avocado, which was like 250 calories. So that was off by a lot. Thankfully, some of the avocado was like weirdly hard. Like it wasn't not ripe, it was just really tough. So I just threw that part away, and it ended up being roughly the amount of avocado that I originally logged that I wanted. So since I'm sure everyone's gonna ask about this, I will talk about my cutting macros and how I determined them. I'm currently trying to hit about 1,600 calories, and I determined this using the IIFYM calculator, but I didn't pay any attention at all to its recommended macros because I've been tracking and measuring and whatever so long that I know what works best for me. So for my protein, as always, no matter what I'm doing, I'm trying to hit between 0.7 and 1 gram per pound of lean body weight. So right now, I'm aiming for about like 80 to 90 grams of protein. And with my fat and carbs, I'm roughly trying to hit 100 grams of each. I do find that I feel so much more full and I have so much more energy when I eat a much higher fat diet than average. So that's the reason for 100 grams of fat, and then I kind of just filled in everything else with carbs. And those really are approximate numbers. I'm not trying to hit them like within 5 grams every single day. I'm just trying to get in a ballpark, and if for a few days I go over carbs by a lot, then the next few days I will try to be higher on my fat. So I'm at about 150 to 200 calorie deficit per day, which is not a lot and is a pretty slow rate of weight loss. But I'm not setting a deadline for myself in like how quickly I want to lose weight. I'm not trying to be like, oh, I want to get back to where I was in a month, because that's not practical. I actually do have a Vegas trip coming up that I would love to look shredded for, but I really don't want to push myself and like starve myself in order to look really good in a month when I know that that could cause a huge rebound and cause me to end up right back where I started. And I think that's really important to keep in mind when you're starting a cut. I really think it's not a good idea to start a cut in order to look great for a big event that's a month away, because that will push you to push your calories way too low, over exercise, and just cause generally a lot of damage to your body that's going to be really hard to recover from in the long run. So I really want to take my time with this. Every few weeks I'm going to bump my calories back up to maintenance or even a slight surplus, just to make sure my metabolism is staying high and not starting to slow down and compensate for my lower calories. It's gym time. Today is a mobility and corrective exercise / trigger session day. I also got a little scrunchie at Target when I was there today. Don't know why I got scrunchies. I didn't need a scrunchie, but they looked cute, so I got them. I need to up my scrunchie game though, because this is a bit of a messy disaster. So just to be clear, while I'm cutting, I do not plan on doing more cardio. I'm gonna stick with the routine that I talked about in my video before last. I'm gonna be lifting 3 days a week, and I'm gonna be increasing my NEAT by trying to get in 10,000 steps every day. This is most likely just gonna last until my boss gets back next week though, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do when he gets back. Maybe I'll get up early to go to the gym and go for a walk. I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna work. I'm just kind of gonna play it by ear when he gets back and see what happens. I'll probably end up having to drop my calories just a little bit because my activity will almost inevitably be lower. I've talked before about why cardio is not the best way to lose weight. I'll link that video up there, but that's essentially why I'm just sticking to weightlifting and increasing my NEAT a little bit. If I had an actual like end date for when I wanted to look exactly the way I look, like let's say in 3 months I wanted to look like super shredded for a wedding, I'd probably slowly increase my NEAT for the next 2 months, and then in the last month start slowly introducing more cardio. And even then what I'd probably do is like for the first week do maybe like 2 10-minute hit sessions and 1 like 20-minute list, and then the next week add in 1 or 2 more hit sessions. Maybe the next week add in a little bit more list, but just slow increases, because your body adapts to cardio so quickly that if you start off your cut by doing like 30 minutes of cardio every single day, you're gonna stop burning those calories pretty quickly and have to just keep adding more and more cardio. Ain't nobody got time for 5 hours of cardio a day. Ah yes. Holiday weekends equal empty gym parking lot. This is gonna be great. It's gym time. I'm gonna go get sweaty. Gym time accomplished, and now I'm off to pick up Le Boyfriend and then go to Le Chipotle to get some dinner, and I'm super excited because I'm hungry. When I logged my burrito bowl earlier, somehow I managed to only log 0.9 of the burrito bowl. I must have, maybe last time I had it, I only ate like 90%, and that's what I logged. So I have fewer calories than I thought I did. I only have a few left over, so I might just finish out the night with a burrito bowl and chocolate, but I'll check my FitnessPal and see, because if I can squeeze in an Organifi Gold Juice with a little bit of my vanilla almond milk that I bought today, that would be real nice to go with the chocolate. Like, that would just round out my day so perfectly, and it would be amazing. Hey, can I get a burrito bowl, please? Brown rice, black beans, and steak. Corn, guacamole, and a lot of lettuce. That's good? Wonderful, thank you. I never realized how much food Chipotle gives you until I stuck it in my giant bowl. It's so much food, which is great because I'm really hungry. I also remembered on my way home that I have the kombucha in the fridge that I never drank, and I definitely don't have time to drink it, because if I drink it now, it's gonna make me way too full, because carbonated things make me really full really quick. So I think I'm just gonna skip on that today and drink it first thing tomorrow. So I will delete that from my FitnessPal, which means I will definitely have room for an Organifi Gold Juice with some almond milk, and I am excited. It's also probably good because I was a little bit over on carbs for the day, so substituting the kombucha for some almond milk will help balance it out and give me a little bit more protein, a little bit more fat. But for now, I'm gonna go enjoy my Chipotle, and then when I'm done, I will have my dessert. I finished my burrito bowl. I have my gold juice, and I decided to go with the Nomad dark chocolate with sprouted almonds, so I have a little bit of that. And that will be everything that I eat today, because I think I'm like 20 calories short of my goal. Nope, 2 calories short of my goal. Gonna be honest, it usually doesn't work out that perfectly. Gonna go snuggle back up in bed and enjoy this while watching Guardians of the Galaxy, and then hit the hay because it's getting late and I'm sleepy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about how to cut or things that are involved in losing weight or whatever, please leave them down in the comments below. And if I do a future video on my update on my cut and what I eat when I'm losing fat, I will address the questions. Please do give this video a big thumbs up because it really does support me and my channel, and I really appreciate it. Please share this video with all of your friends and your family and Facebook and Twitter. That would be great. Subscribe for more videos and hit that notification button so you don't miss those future videos, and I will see you very soon. Bye.